Hello guys, welcome to my channel Roaming Devi. Today is a very bright sunny day in Cape Town, South Africa, and in this video I'm going to share you a very quick nice breakfast recipe which is very famous in the southern part of Asia, and it is very famous in India, which is called Kanda Poha. Although I'm going to explain you the two terms Kandha and Poha. In the meantime, if you are not able to understand English, kindly go to the audio track, switch on the languages. There are 9 languages are there which you can select, and automatically whatever I speak in English, it gets converted into your preferred language. Like if you are a Hindi person who don't understand what English I'm saying, then you can go to the audio track on the settings, select the Hindi language, then automatically whatever I speak in English is going to change. And one more thing, my channel Roaming Devi is not related to food blogging. I just created this playlist of food because I can help the people who are staying alone in abroad like me and struggling to get specific vegetarian dishes. If the ingredients are available nearby their home, then they can prepare these quick recipes for them. And even the people who are not even Indian can try this, and they can even give their comment in this video if they like this recipe. Okay, let me explain you what is Kanda Poha recipe is all about, from where Kanda Poha recipe has come. You must have heard of the city Mumbai, right? Absolutely, everybody knows Mumbai. Mumbai is one of the biggest metro city in India, and Mumbai belongs to the state called Maharashtra, which is on the west side of India. In Maharashtra, they speak the language Marathi, okay, and in Marathi they call Kandha to the onion. So Kandha is the Marathi name of onion. Okay, so that's why I have used Kandha. And then coming to the poha. Poha means flattened rice. Okay, this is poha is a word which is commonly used throughout the India, and specifically in most of the North Indian part, and even in the like Maharashtra and all, so they use poha. So the recipe is all about, I can combine these two words. The recipe is all about kanda and poha, which is the onion flattened rice. Okay, now I'm going to show you the various ingredients required in order to prepare this recipe, and then I'm going to show you how to prepare it. Okay, so now I'm going to take you to my kitchen, and I'm going to show you the various ingredients which I get it in Cape Town, South Africa. And you can also get all those products if you go to a nearby Indian store, whether you are in South Africa or any place in the world. And then I'll tell you the specific names which you can go to the Indian store and buy these items in order to prepare this Kanda Poha. So let's go to my kitchen. Okay, I am going to show you the various items which I'm going to use for the Kanda Poha recipe. In the meantime, you can take a note of these items which I'm going to show you. Okay, so first of all is the thick poha, which I'm getting it in Cape Town. I'm just going to show you a little bit close snap of that. So I get this flattened rice here in Cape Town, and you can get various brands in Cape Town, and you can see it is written here flattened rice. And please remember, you have to buy this thick poha actually. This word is very important for you. So this is the poha as I shown you. So this is the poha I'm going to use. So make sure when you go to any Indian store nearby your place, whether you are in South Africa or whether you are anywhere in the world, please ask them for the thick poha, because in the flattened rice we get two varieties. One is thin and one is thick. Thick is the most important, the ingredient, I can say, the flattened rice used for this Kanda Poha recipe. Otherwise it is not going to work for you. So make sure you buy the thick flattened rice, okay, which is written, you can see it is written as poha thick as I shown you. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the next item. Next item is I'm going to use some shredded coconut. Either you can buy a fresh coconut and you can shred it and use it, or I can get it even packet shredded coconut, which you can use it for your recipe. And the third important item is, which is called the peanuts. Okay, I have some peanuts which you can get it from any store, not specifically required to go to an Indian store. You can buy from any place dry peanuts actually, which I'm going to use for my recipe. I'm also going to use Asopotida, which is this bottle which I'm going to show you now. So this you can ask to any Indian store nearby and ask for the word called hing. So they will give you this Asopotida, which is a very strong smell item, which I'm going to tell you how much we need to use. It's just used as a spice ingredient for this thick poha, but it is not mandatory. But this gives a nice flavor smell when you use for the Kanda Poha recipe. So as I shown, these are the 4 important items for Kanda Poha, and apart from this you need another 3-4 items which I'm going to show you now. I have also taken 2 lemon, 1 onion and 2 green chili. The reason I've taken 2 lemon is because I'm just preparing for 2 people this recipe today. I just wanted to give it to my friend. So 1 lemon of your taste is fine, 1/4 lemon is fine for the taste, and also half of this onion is also fine for a single person. And green chili, depending on your appetite for chili, green chili you can have 1 or 2 or 3, whatever you like actually. Okay. Now 2 more spices I'm going to show you, which is also important. The spices which I'm going to need for Kanda Poha is 2 spoons of mustard seed, because I'm preparing for 2 people, 2 spoons of turmeric powder, which I'm preparing for 2 people this recipe, and also 2 spoons of cumin seed. Because I am preparing for 2 people, I have put 2 spoons, but if you are preparing for yourself, just 1 tablespoon of each of these items is fine. Along with that, these are the 3 spices as I explained to you, and along with that, we have the most important, which I already shown you, the Asopotida, which is a very unique flavor which will give if you add it. But it is not mandatory, because you will not get everywhere this one. If you get it in your nearby Indian store, just use the word hing and they are going to give you, but it is very strong smell and you have to use very little quantity, which I'm going to show you, just to give a little aromatic spice flavor to your the Kanda Poha recipe. Okay, so let me now chop the onions. Now let me chop this onion. I need to do a fine chopped onion actually to use for my Kanda Poha. So finally my chopped onion is all ready. I can make it a little bit more finer also, that is better actually. This chopped onion, and this is the curry leaves, the fresh curry leaves, and I have coriander pieces also. So these are the 3 also ingredients which is going to be used for preparing the Kanda Poha. Okay, keep it aside. The most important part is, as I told you, the thick poha. The reason I'm going to show the thick poha, because for the Kanda Poha recipe, the flattened rice need to be little bit dissolved for some seconds in the water to make it soft. Now that is the reason I explained to you. I told you have to ask for a thick poha. If the flattened rice is very thin, then it is going to get paste actually, which is not going to help you to prepare the Kanda Poha. So rather you should always go for thick poha. But yes, in the thick poha also there are various sizes. I can say the thickness also varies. Which can be very strong, which can be a little bit soft also. So depending on the thickness, based on your taste, I can say you can press in your hand and you can see, then you dissolve it that much time. Just make sure it should not be over dissolved. Okay, dissolve it, just clean the rice and keep it aside. Then start your preparation of your the Kanda Poha. At the end we are going to use the poha at the end. Okay, so let me take 2 bowls of flattened rice, the thick poha, and put some water into that and clean it up and keep it aside. Now I have taken 2 bowls of flattened rice, which is the thick poha, and because I've taken 2 bowls, because I'm preparing for 2 people, but for 1 people 1 bowl is enough. So I'm going to start to mix it with water so that it can get little dissolved and little soft. Okay, and this is very important. I should not dissolve it more, as I explained you, otherwise the recipe will not going to work. So we need to have a little water on these 2 bowls, and I will keep it aside. So let me clean this little bit. Okay, and I will soak it for some time, not very much. This is very important, so I can just keep it like this. I prefer little bit remain not too soft, while preparing this Kanda Poha. So I think this should be fine for me. Let the water get drained out completely, then it will get a little bit dry. Then with the dry poha, I'm going to mix a little sugar and salt based on my taste. So it is almost dried actually. So I can add the sugar and salt. This is specific because the Kanda Poha Maharashtrian style of pohas is made like that. But it is different for various types of recipes in poha. Sometimes the people add cashews. I mean even other flavors actually, which is different. Taste gives a different taste. But this specifically, this Kanda Poha which I'm currently showing you, it contains a typical style of Maharashtrian flavor actually. So that's why I'm going to add sugar and salt into this and mix it and keep it aside. So I can check now, it is not very soft. Okay, so it is not very soft, and now I can add the salt into it based on your taste. I'm adding 1 spoon now, and I'm adding another spoon, but I need to make sure that I need to add little less salt, because you never know things, who likes more salt or less salt. So let me use little sugar on top of this. Okay, that's it, 2 spoons. For you 1 spoon is enough. Now let me mix it, the salt and sugar properly. So let me keep this mix, the flattened rice, salt and sugar mix already dissolved, and it looks nice. I can keep it aside. Then I'll go to the frying pan to start my preparation. So all my ingredients are kept aside. Now I'll start my preparation of my Kanda Poha here. Okay. Let me add first 2 spoons of I can say sunflower oil. I can use it. The first step is, let me fry this this groundnuts which I've shown you. You can see this groundnuts. So this I'm going to first fry a little bit I can say crispy, then I'll keep it aside. Oil is heat properly, so now I can put this. So I've added the peanuts. So let it get little crunchy actually. So I put little bit medium flame, so that it should not get burned out. You have to be very careful with the peanuts. The moment you see little bit brownish, you can remove from your frying pan or frying container, whatever you are using. Okay, it should not get burned out completely. Like black color, it will be a problem. It does not taste good. Little bit brownish, it is fine. So now it is ready. The groundnuts are crunchy, so I can keep it aside. Then I'll use the same frying pan just to start my preparation. So I'll add 2 spoons, or I can say another 1 spoon of oil. Then I'll just check whether the cumin seeds are getting fried up. Yes, so I can add the cumin seeds now. I'll add the mustard seeds now. Okay, and mix it. I might need little more oil because I'm preparing more quantity, but if you're preparing for a single person, just 1 or 1.5 spoon, all maximum 2 spoons is good. So do this. Once it's little bit burnt, I am putting it in medium flame, and once it is little bit brownish, I can see it is turning a brownish. Just you need to be a bit careful because the mustard seeds are getting very hot. It can come to your eyes, so need to be a bit careful, or you can even cover with this also for some time to make it safe. Yeah, then reduce the flame little bit and then add this curry leaves which I've shown you. Okay. Now, once it is, the curry leaves also get little bit fried, not very much. Then this asafoetida which I've already shown you. So this I need to add, but this I need to be very, very careful, because if you add more, then it is going to smell a lot stronger actually. So I can use little bit of, I can say this much is fine for me. A little 1 spoon. So depending on the quality of asafoetida, so you can use the amount wanted to use, just to give a little aromatic smell. It's already smelling nice actually. Now the next item I'm going to add is the onion, the chopped onion which I've already shown you. So I'm going to add that. I need to mix it properly. So you can see the kanda, which the word I've used is onion actually. So you have to little bit give more onion in terms of this preparing this kanda poha. But some recipes of poha, they don't even use onion also. But this is specific to a Maharashtrian style of the kanda poha. That's why I have added little more onion into this, so that it can give the flavor of that Maharashtrian style of kanda poha, which is the flattened thick rice recipe along with onion. So let it get heat for some time. Let me cover it. I'm also going to add this chopped green chili which I've already shown you. So let me add this also into this. So it depends how much chili you want. The green chili which I'm using not very strong, so I'm using it 2, or even I can use even more than 2 also. If it is a single person, 1 is enough. It's up to your taste, whatever you want. So let it get fried little bit. Okay. I'm just saluting it a little bit nicely so that it can mix properly. The oil, the onion, the cumin seeds, the mustard seeds, everything can be mixed it properly so that it can give a nice flavor. So let me leave it for some time. Now, because I'm preparing for more than 2 people, or I can say I've already prepared more actually. For a single person, it is very quick. You just need to add little onion, or I can say little mustard seed, little cumin. Then it can, get ready very quickly actually. Just because I'm preparing little bit more this time, so that's why it's taking time, and I don't have a big container to, which it can help me to quickly prepare. So whatever I have the content, I'm just using it. Maximum 2 people, it is fine for me. So I'm just preparing it. So I just need to wait for some time. Once the onion is little crunchier, I can say brownish color or little bit dark color, then I can add the turmeric powder into that. Okay, that's another item which I'm going to add, which is going to give us the nice flavor out of this. Let me add the turmeric powder, which I've already shown you from the beginning. So this I'm going to mix it properly. This is where the poha will look yellowish at the end, which I've shown you from the beginning of the video. So this gives the yellowish color for the flattened, I can say, rice. If possible, I can add little water if it gets dried out. I can add little water, not more than just little, just to not get it burnt actually. It depends what kind of utensil you use actually. I normally in all my food related videos, I use sometimes as a safety measure to add little bit water into this. So let it get wet for some time. I'll cover it. So let me add, or I can say I dilute little bit more. Now it's time for me to add the flattened rice, which I kept it aside few minutes back, where salt and sugar was already added into that. Let me add this flattened rice into this mixture. Let me add little bit because my space is very less in the container. So let me first add little bit and mix it. Now to this I can add these groundnuts, okay, and I'll add little more the poha, I mean the flattened rice. Because my container is a bit small for so many, I mean now I have mixed it properly, all the poha. So now let me put the flame into sim mode and cover this for at least 5 minutes. So it's almost done. So just the last step, after 5 minutes I'll add the lemon juice into that. Then the Kanda Poha is all ready to eat. So let me wait for 5 minutes. Then I'll add the lemon juice and then all good. It's almost 95% done. The last step is there. So almost 5 minutes is over. So the last step which I'm going to show you, which is adding the lemon juice, then the coriander, chopped coriander leaves which I've shown you, and also the shredded coconut which I'm going to sprinkle on top of that. Then I'll mix it. I can directly eat it, or I can keep for I can say 30 seconds or 1 minute covered, so that the flavor can go nicely around the entire flattened rice. Then the recipe is all ready to eat. Okay, so let me do that. So let me remove the cover. It's already cooked properly, so I need to be, yeah, yes, it's all good. So let me squeeze the lemon on top of this. Okay, let me use the second lemon also, second cut piece I can say. Okay, that's good. Okay, now let me put the shredded coconut powder on top of this. Okay, based on your taste. If you don't like coconut, it's fine, no need to put that, but normally it is part of this recipe. And then let me add this coriander leaves, which is called the dhania. only problem is my container is too small actually. To mix up, I have to be careful. Yes. Always a thick poha is always nice actually. Still, I can feel it. My poha got dissolved actually. That's where I'm saying I have to be very careful because I was blogging, so I have to also concentrate on camera and the aspect of doing the shoots actually. Otherwise, I can feel it. The poha little bit got more dissolved. It's not a very. It's fine. I mean, we can enjoy this. Otherwise, this also looks nice, and the smell and everything is coming really great. Really great. Yeah, I can cover it for some time. Let me switch off the burner and I will cover it for some time. So finally my Kanda Poha is all ready for me to have my breakfast, and I've taken an Indian snacks I've added into this. I mean, I can take it along with Kanda Poha. You can have chutney, you can have coconut chutney, anything side dish you can add into this Kanda Poha, then you can have it. So I hope you got a very quick glimpse of this Kanda Poha. It takes hardly 15 minutes. If I don't blog, then it will take 15 minutes to prepare this. So don't forget to click the subscribe button on my channel, and see you in my next vlog. Till then, take care. Bye bye.